This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined with Hamzah Sheeraz. Hamzah, how are we doing, mate?
I'm all good, man. How are you?
Good, mate. Good. What brings you here today to York Hall? What brings you here today?
Just to support David Adeleye. He's a good friend of mine, and listen, hopefully I'll be here to witness him win his first professional title.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, both in sort of similar trajectories in your career, you know, but both up and coming, and you know, titles for you both seem inevitable. You know, is it good having a friend like that you know, you're both coming up, like you're just knocking on the door for them titles?
Yeah, no, of course. Listen, it's obviously it's always like good to support each other and whatnot, but it's also good seeing someone else elevate, seeing someone else do good, because you can almost take, I wouldn't say motivation or inspiration, but it's that feel-good factor. Do you know what I mean? He's doing good, so we're both doing good, and we're both under Frank Warren as well. Do you know what I mean? So, not here. Like, I'm here to support him as well as the other fighters on the card tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, coming off a destructive win against Rebel Wilson Bent, you know, a name like that who's been in there with some great domestic opposition. You know, went a lot of rounds with someone like Tyler Denny, who's as tough as nails, and you blitzed him like it was nothing. That must have been a real good win for you to really push on that. This could be a big year for you.
Yeah, it was one of them banana skin fights. You know what I mean? They were the ones that people normally take lightly in their careers, but I didn't take it lightly. And you got to say, I was going about my business in the right way, and I got him out of there. And yeah, I knew I was going to do it. To be fair, I wasn't really shocked or surprised. But yeah, I think more people were definitely shocked by that performance. But listen, it's done now. It is what it is. I don't want to dwell on it. Hopefully, I'll be back in the ring around July time, and we'll see what happens.
Moving on into July time, you know, what are you really trying to push for this year? Is it potentially, you know, a British title shot against Denzel Bentley, or does it not matter who it is? You know, you just want them big fights and you just want to get there as much as you can, or is it now really trying to really knock on them door and push for big achievements? If that makes sense.
Yeah, listen, no. If it was up to me in an ideal world, I'd like to bag the British title this year. I'm not too fussed on defending it 3 times. But it's just a title I'd like to win. Do you know what I mean? I know before in my other interviews I'd say I wasn't really fussed on winning it, but now I've picked up the Commonwealth, so you know what I mean? It's almost the Commonwealth and the British go hand in hand. So I'd like to pick that up. Whether I get the opportunity to is another thing, but let's see what July brings.
Does it make it a little bit better with someone like Denzel Bentley, who's cleared out a lot of domestic opposition, that you could potentially take that from him and that'd be a massive win for you?
Yeah, no, of course, but like I said, the good thing here is loads of doors and avenues are open for me. And I'm not restricted to one route, and I'm not too set on one route. Whatever route gets me to the world title in the best way and manner possible, then so be it.
Pitching in America and training in America, we've just seen AJ do that. How special is that for you to be in there with some great, ready sparring, great people in the gym day in day out? How much do you think that? How much is that attributed to like your real progression in your career?
Yeah, listen, I've always said when I had the finances and the financial support to go out to America, it's something I'd always do, because listen, all the great British fighters at the end of the career, what do? Go to America. Andy Joshua, Ricky Hatton, all these fighters to go out there and do it. And if you're smart enough and you, like I said, got the financial backing, you read the pattern. So before anything like that happens, I thought, why not get my ass out there and start learning the trade, start learning their trade out there, and just being like, I wouldn't say one step ahead, being like 10 steps ahead of everyone else. And yeah, that was the main reason behind that. And like I said, you see Joshua doing it now, and I'm sure in his next performance it's going to do him a world of good. Maybe not straight away, maybe it'll take 4 or 5 fights like it is with me, but we'll see where it goes.
Would you always recommend that to anyone in Britain, to just get over America, even if you don't want to do there, even if it's not a permanent thing, just getting out there and looking at the sparring, looking at people day in, day out? You know, I've always said, like, American gyms can be so hostile at times. You know, look at the Mayweather gym, it's fucking crazy, mate. Like, you know, some of the stuff there. Was it someone you'd always recommend for any British fight to do, just to experience it?
Do you know what it is? Yes and no. It depends on the fighter themselves. Listen, in the UK you got great trainers like the likes of Ben Davison, Jamie Moore. You got Gallagher. I could stand here and name all the great trainers. Listen, I'm not writing them off or nothing like that, but me as an individual, I prefer to go out there and train under the Tengu banner, because it suits me. It suits me as an individual. It suits how I think. It suits how I fight. Yeah, it all depends really. But yeah, for me, it was the best move.
Absolutely. Just to finish off, I know it's sort of a bit of a weird, difficult topic to talk about, but you know, after your fight, Amir Khan came out and said a lot of things. Like, you know, a lot of it was very sort of caught me off guard, caught a lot of people off guard. Is there any sort of update as you spoke to him, or any sort of updates since sort of November time?
You know what it is? Like I just said in the other interviews, what's done is done. What's been said is said. I'm just on my quest for world titles now. That's done. Do you know what I mean? It's done. It's in the past. Just full focus ahead, and yeah, just on to bigger and better things hopefully.
Hamzah, it's been a pleasure talking to you, mate, and all the best for the future. Thank you, mate.